6:30 p.m. Eastern. Shelby's World Live taking off. Questions will be answered cause the queen get it off. Unity is for the black and brown community. Conversation without scrutiny. Hey, we speak from a place of power, no coward. We just making sure the truth isn't overpowered. Black goddess, black queen, no in between. Radio podcast to the big screen. Her smile is everything, can light up a room. She say what she means, that's why we're in tune. Grown woman handles her biz like it is. Discipline, her role model for the kids. Nothing was given, everything she earned. She sat back and learned, and now it's her turn. So stop on by, comment, subscribe. Each and every Wednesday, SW Live.
Shelby's World Podcast. Shelby's World.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's happening, my people? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Happy Wednesday. Happy Podcast Wednesday. Glad to be with y'all today. And we are going to jump straight into our show because we got a good topic today. And just want to go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's do that. Quote of the day. Well, first, how y'all doing? How are y'all? How are you doing? How's your family? How's your week going? How's work going? All the good benefits, all the things that are happening. You good? You good? You good? If you're not, you know where to find me. You know how to reach me. But I'm hoping and praying everybody is doing well. Okay. So yes, now we're going to jump into the show. Let's do our quote of the day. Quote of the day: dating is a give and take. If you only see it as taking, you are not getting it. It's a give and take, Bookie. It's definitely a give and take. D say he doing good. Okay, powerful, strong. I love it. I'm digging that. I always love when a black man is feeling good about himself and feeling good in general. So thank you for sharing that. But yes, dating is a give and take. If you only see it as taking, you are not getting it. It has so much truth to that because for one, there are going to be, I think I was talking about this with someone the other day, but there are going to be days that you're only 50% or maybe 30%. So there's going to be a lot more giving on another person's end than it would be on your end. So you got to make sure that you're doing just as much as your person. And when you're in a healthy, loving relationship, it ain't going to feel like work anyway, because it's something that you're doing because you receiving it so much, you're going to be able to give it. So yes, it's definitely a give and take situation. Yo, doing well. What's happening, Justin? I'm glad you're doing well, black man. That's good to know. It's good to know. We're in the middle of the week. So if you're doing good in the middle of the week, you're doing good because we got through Monday. We got through Monday Junior. And now we're here. So thank y'all. I'm glad y'all doing good. But yes, giving and taking and giving in your relationship just as much as you're receiving is a beautiful thing. So don't ever count that out. Don't ever think that you're doing too much. Don't ever think you're not doing enough. You know what I'm saying? Just always continue to focus, pay attention to your partner, see what they need, and make sure you're giving them what they desire just as well as you receiving what you desire, because that give and take is what makes the relationship whole. And that's what we're seeking. We're seeking to keep our relationships whole. We're not looking to have it unbalanced and where one person is feeling like they're doing way more, or you don't want it. You don't want that to be the issue. You never want that. Reciprocation is everything. Absolutely. And again, Justin's comment is very true. Reciprocation is everything, but a lot of times you don't even have to feel like you're doing something to receive it because you just genuinely doing it. You know what I'm saying? So yes, the reciprocation is definitely going to happen, especially when there's only genuine, when this is a genuine connection. And a lot of times, and that's why I do admire and give grace and splendor to a lot of these relationships that started off when people were very young, because you were growing into learning that person. So you had to see that that person may not know how to be reciprocal. They probably didn't even understand what that even meant. And you had to grow through and get through those changes with your person. A lot of us now are not having to go through the younger stages of it. And we're in relationships as to where people have already learned these things and they're more devout to it because they've already dealt with it. And that's cool too. So whichever stream that you're in with your relationship, make sure you're just being meaningful about it. Make sure you're doing that work. You're putting in that reciprocity so that you can feel just as whole as you're making your partner feel. Okay. So yes, that's that. Now let's jump into the show. We're going to jump into the show, but before I start my portion, I want to drop a video for you all, because I want you all to, it's a fellow podcaster by the name of Steven Speaks, and I that's his handle, and I'm pretty sure y'all probably have seen him, but I'm gonna drop it because I really felt like his interpretation of our conversation today was a very valid point. So let's watch that, and I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about it too. But let's just jump into that
idea of pursuing him, so to speak, as far as an ongoing process of trying to gain his interest. However, I do believe that as a woman, you need to make your interests known and make it clear. You can't expect for a man to know that you're interested or to catch your very subtle hints. And let me say this, women are the worst hint droppers. You guys swear you're making it clear that you like him and that there's interest, and he has no clue what's really going on and how you feel about him. So you should be able to present that interest, show that you have a desire in him. And then from there, it's on him to decide, okay, you know what? I have interest too. Let's make something work. Let's grow from here. Let's get to know each other, so on and so forth. But to sit back and just wait for the guy who wants you bad enough to initiate, yeah, that works sometimes. But a lot of times, men are just as afraid as women when it comes to approaching people. A lot of men have been shot down, have been rejected, have experienced disappointing situations, or have approached a woman thinking she had interest when she really didn't. And it leads to a lot of disappointment and discouragement. So men have lost a little bit of the fire when it comes to pursuing or approaching women. But when a woman shows that she has clear interest, you make it so much easier for him to now engage with you and create conversation and now take it from there. And women who learn how to do that increase their opportunities, have a much greater rate of success, and many of them move on to have relationships and get married. So don't overlook the need as a woman to show interest. You don't have to chase, you don't have to pursue, but the least you can do is make it known to him that you do have interest and he has the green light to pursue you.
That is some great banter there. I really like what he said there. I really love what he spoke. Because let me tell you why. Let me say why. Let me come here first. Women really are the worst hint droppers. That's very true. It's very true. However, this is why I agree with him on that statement and that sentiment. What's happening, Jay? This is why I agree. Women don't have to be the chasers. We don't have to be that, because in most efforts, when it comes down to it, when he stated that you can show interest and drop hints, the interest part is easy for us to do. We are conversationalists. So most of my thing is when it comes to when women are shooting their shot, they're just conversing. If we walk up to you and start having a conversation with you, it's not because we saw you from across the room and we just thought you were smart. We don't know anything about you at that point to know where your intellect is. So if we saw you from across that room and we vowed some interest in you and we walk up and start having a conversation with you, that's us shooting our shot. That's my interpretation of it. That's how I always shot shooter has arrived. I know that's right, Tree. Tell them. That's what it is, though. If we walk up to you and start talking to you and start showing interest in you, that's us shooting our shot. You're not gonna get that happening like just constantly, though. There won't be a constant chase with it, though. If we don't see that you're gonna grab at us when we come at you, that time, then okay, now it's on you. But it's real. That's real. And Trina ain't lying. She's definitely a shot shooter. I don't care. I don't mind being that girl that come and talk to a man. I don't mind. I'm very confident in who I am. So if I like what I see, I'm gonna definitely come up and talk to you, Bookie. That's that. That's that. And you can believe it. Trust me. So it's the year 2026, and much has changed. People definitely. Okay. So first, wait. Let me before I say that. So first, D say women are the worst hint droppers, which we do are kind of bad with that. And then he says, to be fair, men are the worst interpreters. And that I agree with as well. I definitely think that men do not gather the shot that's being shot. The shot that's being how do I say that? The shot that's being shot by that woman. I don't think that y'all pick up on that sometimes. I don't think y'all pick up on it because a lot of y'all not used to women coming up to y'all either. You know what I'm saying? What we got, Justin? I approve this message. He was on point. I believe some men do show some initiative when they can clearly see your interest. I love a woman to definitely let me know. Why not? That's if she come let you know, then you good. You don't have to. Now all you got to do is start moving. Why not go ahead and take on that woman that decided to come let you know that she like you? Why not? Why? That's, to me, that's inspirational. That's like motivational. She came up and said, "What's up?" Like we might not come up to y'all and be like, yo, what's up, baby? You feel me? We ain't gonna do all that. We might not do like, you looking good, Shawty. We might not do all that, but we are gonna be like, you know. So tell me where I can get some pants like that, because you know my dad dressed like that a little bit, or my brother be wearing stuff like that a little bit. Where you get them from? You know, it's a compliment as well as letting you know that we interested. Trust me, we doing our thing. I don't think that we're not gonna walk up to you and let you know we digging you. You looking good, baby. Come on, don't play with us. I know y'all don't, Justin. Y'all definitely don't interpret well of y'all at all. Yes, that's clearly what it is. Men are not good at reading the room or picking up signals. And I think it has a lot to do with not having a lot of prestige, because a lot of women don't shoot a shot. Exactly. They think staring at you across the room is shooting a shot. And I just was about to say that, Trine. One woman, when I was doing my research on this show, one woman literally said, if I give you the eye from across the room, that's my hint. No, it's not. It's not, though. Because he might have saw you also give another man an eye. So you may just know that man. We don't know. That man don't know that you blinking at him, or he might think it's something wrong with your eye. It's actually very, very true that you cannot assess a flirt from across the room like that. You have to approach. There has to be some type of approach. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's absolutely nothing wrong with that. There has to be an approach, though. You got to do that. Key points. Deciding as a woman whether or not to ask a guy out should not depend on what other people deem right or wrong. And because we have gotten so far away from thinking that not talking to a man or approaching a man is bad. Like, we shouldn't even be thinking that anyway. If you got, like, what is wrong with having a conversation with somebody that you find interesting or attractive? What's wrong with that? Does that mean you thirsty? So in my research, I've seen that some men think it's aggressive. To me, if you feel like, if she ain't coming up to you, grabbing on your ass, or like running up on you, trying to like take advantage of you, why is it considered aggression? Because she coming to let you know that she interested in you. I don't know about that. I don't like the word aggression for that. I think that just means that you're, like Trina said, you have no prestige about yourself. You're very unbalanced. You're only used to this type of woman versus this type of woman. And you should have yourself open to all type of women, all type of situations, all type of ways that this could come at you. Don't just be limited. Because that's going to keep you from having somebody that can be really, really good for you, because you are limiting yourself to this type of person or this type of caliber. I only want to walk up to women. Well, in that case, you might not walk up to nobody, because what if you never see somebody that you are completely attracted to? And then a lot of times your attraction going to come from that woman walking up to you, showing you her attraction. You're going to start seeing, oh, that's the type. You might start noticing things in that person, just in that conversation, about her being what you like about women, and it's happening right there before your face. You only have to take 3 weeks to learn that because it's happening right in your face. I meant practice. I meant to say practice, not prestige. Practice. Well, either both of them. Men don't have a lot of practice of women approaching them. I agree. A lot of them don't. Women, because we've been taught to not walk up to a man. We've been taught that. People tell you that men don't. Women don't approach men. Women don't make the first move. Who told y'all that? If I like something and I don't want the next person to get it, I'm going to get it. I don't think that my approach though is me coming up saying, let me go take you to a hotel. That's not how I'm coming up though. I'm coming up being very ladylike and genuine with my approach. I'm a lady. To the question, should women ask men out on dates? Some men say no. They warned that women could come across as aggressive, desperate, and masculine. I don't know about that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, we are taught to attract, not chase. Nah, nigga, what up? Girl, don't be having me say stuff like that. I should have been more ready for that when I seen that name. That's what I should have been prepared. But that's real, because we are taught to attract and not chase. We are taught that we're supposed to be chased. That's just not the best way to teach people, though, because so you telling me that even if I walk up to a classmate or a colleague and ask for assistance or do anything and say anything to that man that I'm chasing? No, I mean, and if that's what it is, okay, then whatever. Say what you want to say. I don't care. And that's exactly why they said it's been an issue before that, deciding that women regularly will even approach a person. They ain't even coming up saying nothing because of that, because they don't want to come off as desperate, aggressive, or masculine. Child, no. They encourage women to use their feminine will to get men to ask them out. For example, at a party, women should stand in their potential suitor's eye and offer a come hither look. That the look of, I'm giving you my eye. The same thing Trine just said. You think that you can give a person the eye and that mean that you want them, and they think that that man come up to you because he think that you giving him the eye, and then you just turn around like, I was getting something out my eye. No. Do more. Do way more. And you can definitely femininely approach a man. It's very simple. It don't take a lot. You can do that easily. And having the courage and the confidence in yourself alone is going to be the best benefit of that. Because when he see the confidence that you're bringing over when you walk toward him, you may have made that man nervous just by walking over there. He might be like, oh shit, I didn't know she was coming. I didn't know, but I seen her. No, but I didn't know she was coming. I'm telling you. All right. Now, let's get into do women ask men out on first dates? So in the evolving landscape of dating, traditional roles and expectations are continually being redefined. One question that often arises is, do women ask men out on first dates? And this topic sparks curiosity in the debate, and it's essential to explore it from multiple perspectives. And I would say if you do the approaching, you probably don't even have to worry about doing the asking out. But the research says that a woman will ask a man out. Research has proven that. I've been approached on all platforms: work, school, clubs, malls, church, etc. I never saw it as aggressive, just seeing it as she knows what she wants. Exactly, Cole, because that's because your understanding of a person showing their attention to be attentive. You know what I'm saying? Like if she does that, then that means she has an intention of coming to you because she's interested in you. Point blank, period. I don't understand the whole, it comes off too strong, it comes off this way, it comes off that way. Because why would you feel that way if you're already feeling like, I don't mind her coming up, I don't mind that, I don't mind a woman approaching me? If you already feel like that, then it shouldn't even bother you if it happens. It should make you feel like you're attractive. Like, oh shit, look at little mama, she like me. And you giving her a reason to come and say something to you because you over there looking good. You probably, when she come up on you and you probably smell good, now she really want to have a conversation with you. Now, and don't be that man that's getting all these hints in your face like that, because then a woman coming to just lean up on you, talking to you like that, and just because she just wants you to walk away and you don't been an answer for her number. Take the hint. And like Trina said earlier, people don't catch it as a hint because they haven't had that as a practice. People do not know when a woman hitting on them sometime. And I would think that would be an easy thing to see. If a woman comes up to you and approach you, it's not just because they just want to come have a conversation with you. They can talk to anybody. I'll get on my phone or read a Kindle book before I sit up and go and talk to somebody I'm not interested in. So that's just, if she comes, she's looking for something. Breaking stereotypes. Traditionally, men have been seen as the initiators in the dating world. However, this stereotype is gradually fading. Today, more women feel empowered to take the initiative, challenging the outdated norms that once dominated the dating scene. And a lot of them are getting very, very, a lot of women are getting very, very smart with how they approach the man too. And which allows that man to also still feel like he has the upper hand and that he can still be the person that's asking her out, because her subtle approach and the subtle conversation that she's bringing to the room now allows that man to do less work on the back end. Because you already came up and did the first part. You did step number one. Step number two is him taking the next step. Roles are definitely reversing. Empowerment and confidence. For many women, asking a man out is an expression of confidence, and it empowers her to now know that if she can approach the man and let him know how she feels, then she can approach other things. It gives you empowerment. It demonstrates that they know what they want and aren't afraid to go after that. So that's happening already in her professional life as well. That means she's a good suitor. She's going to go and get what she wants. And they aren't afraid to go after it point blank. This shift is a reflection of broader change in this society where women are increasingly occupying leadership roles and making significant strides in various fields. In dating, this translates to women feeling more comfortable taking the lead. And trust and believe now, I do have to say this to because I know a lot of men get really, really scared when they hear women lead. Leading doesn't always mean that a woman is standing in a position of like being the president or anything like that. Leading definitely comes to a lot of things in y'all life, whether she leads with paying the bills, whether she leads with managing the finances, whether she leads taking care of the family. Y'all have different roles for a reason. So leadership roles vary in different situations. So if that man can feel like he can trust this man, his partner, or this woman that's approaching him and that he's interested in, she comes to him in a confident manner like that, that means that she has other leadership skills, leadership abilities, especially the way she does her approach. Like I said, if she come up to you, be like, "Shawty, what's up?" She might blow your money. But if she come up to you and be like, she come up to you and start talking to you about what she see, the first compliment of is going to be definitely something that you are wearing or that she saw you doing while y'all there. Is definitely a conversation starter. She's going to come up to you with a conversation starter of something that she has noticed about you. That's the start. The appeal of directness. Many men find it attractive when women are straightforward about their interests. It removes the ambiguity of guesswork often associated with dating. A woman making the first move can be seen as refreshing and appealing. Telling y'all, showcasing her confidence and decisiveness. For men who might be shy or unsure, a woman's initiative can be a welcome change. And that's exactly what a lot of men like. They like the fact that she's doing the approach, because I might like what I see, but I might not be ready to walk over there to her because he might be a little shy. But she already done took the first step. She took that out his way. He don't even have to worry about it. It's done. Now what's up, sir? Because that's what she's thinking while she's sitting there. Now what's up? What's happening? What's next? And if you're standing there in that moment and you're not showing any type of confidence in yourself, you're gonna really turn her off, especially after she done walked over there. You're gonna turn her off so bad if you come over there. And when she come over there and you don't know how to have that conversation or even start trying to move toward any type of approach of asking her out or asking her for a number, or, when that move fall on you, please be ready for that move. Recent surveys indicate a growing trend of women initiating dates. According to a survey by a popular dating app, around 30% of women have asked a man out on a date, and this number continues to rise. It has increased over the last 5 years, and women now are doing more asking men out than men are asking women out. Because why? Tamika already said one reason is because the roles have reversed, but also men are they have issues with rejection now. They get that rejection hurt a little bit, and that's why a lot of women don't want to walk up and do an approach themselves too, because they don't want to get rejected. Rejection hurts. But me, see, I'm a bit dog. If you don't like me, that ain't gonna bother me. I can promise you that. But I'm only gonna walk up to something that I know that's gonna like me. I'm only gonna walk up to something that I know if I'm interested in him, whatever, they're going to be just as interested in me as I am in them. I'm gonna be very confident in that before I make that walk, because I'm not walking nowhere just to be walking. Many women and men have shared their experience of making the first move. These stories often highlight positive outcomes, with many couples coming from it and forming strong connections that begin with a woman's initiative. What she say? If I'm shooting my shot, yeah, of course. She said I'm shooting my shot if I'm interested. Trust me. True. That's one thing about women. 34. Oh, definitely. We approach before. Okay, I had to see that. I don't know. I had to make sure. I had to look at that to make sure I read what I read, because it said 34 right there, but I understood what you were saying. Bet the man before we vet them. We definitely watching them, but we know what we're looking at. They looking at us, and we giving them. If we're looking, trust me, we're giving them a reason to look at us too, because we're going to make sure that you getting the attention. I mean, you're paying attention to me. I knew what you meant, Bookie. I knew you meant vet. Matter of fact, I'm finna slide in time. Girl, get. We definitely vet men before we approach them. We pay attention. We picking you out. We already on that. We on that. Trust me. We are definitely on that. So yes, you want to definitely have some direct approaches. Make sure that you are ready for the approach. Make sure that you are ready for the approach. Don't play. Don't go over there not being serious in your approach. Your approach is going to be that's the first impression that they have of you is in that approach. So how you come at them is what they're going to remember, because that approach is going to be either yes, she did it for me, or no. I don't like that. I don't want it. I don't need it. I don't like it. Simple as that. So yeah, you definitely want to jump into it that way. And listen, y'all, I was reading something, and it said a survey about 10,000 women stated that they noticed these first things on the guy. And I want the women to let me know, and men to let me know, has this been something someone has said to you when you have approached them, or maybe while dealing with someone? Don't be mad when you get a bridesmaid invite to me and braided wedding tree. Well, don't leave my invite out. Make sure I get my invite because I'm coming to that. But a survey of about 10,000 of them women stated that they noticed these things first on a guy. And this is what makes them want to approach. These are the things that make women want to approach. And this is surveying only 10,000 people. There's 10,000 women. It's a whole lot more women in the world than 10,000. But just based on these responses, let me see if y'all agree or disagree. 49% of women notice a man's eyes. How many of y'all are eye people? Are eyes one of the first things that a woman that you may notice on a man? And I'm talking to the women on that. 15% notice his body. Are you a body person first, or are you if 49% saying 49% of them saying eyes. Whew. All right. So which one? What is this? What does yes mean? What that yes meant, Mika? Is that yes to the eyes or the body? 14% look at his hair. 4% notice the guy's girlfriend. And only 2% notice the shoes. Said the girlfriend, y'all. Let's see what just a comment said. I'm going to get back to that in a minute. He says, a woman being direct allows a man to tap into other aspects of her. We don't have to worry about it if you're really fucking with us. You came for me. Let's run it. And it's definitely attractive and can't play a woman who approaches you. Stay humble, embrace it, and see what's up with it. Don't get the big head or take her approaching you first for granted. Please don't. I'm telling you, don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted. Very, 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 very good, Justin. I like that response. Let me see if I can. I like that. It was another one in here that I had like real good too. Where Kobe's one was. That's one. I'm about to get to your comment, me can see what you just said. I know Trine up there saying something too. I already know. I just know these two gals here. All right, so that's a great response, Justin. I do. You do not want to mishandle that approach. Go ahead and take advantage of the approach. Ask her out. See where it goes. See where it goes. I'm looking at teeth. Is what she says, and I ain't even that's one of the first. That's one of my first notices, eyes and teeth. But I did not see teeth on here, so I was like, so y'all don't give a damn about teeth. When I saw that survey, I said, so y'all don't even care about teeth? Baby, I care too much about teeth. Yes to the eyes. Yep, eyes, teeth, and smile. It's all about those things on the face for me. Hands and body is at the top for me. Hands in the closet. Hands are in a close third. I love hands. Ooh, exactly. She said that girlfriend. These are people. Oh, this is exactly what I said right here, Trina. When I saw that, I was like, well, damn, did they survey people who willing to try to take another man? That don't make me feel good about that, though. I don't like that. She talking about them 10,000 women are in Antarctica. It did not say where, so you could have a very, very valid point right there. But the men snatchers are in the chat stream. Yeah, so this is the key point for me as well. Eyes, teeth, and smile. This part right here. And you can't have no nose that's gonna push my nose out the way. It got to be a normal nose too. But this right here matter, and we can't choose those things for us. But those are some of the things that attracts me. And I know that we can't choose how our nose come out, how our eyes come out. But that just because you can't choose it, don't mean that's not what somebody's paying attention to. And I was expecting to see teeth first and foremost. I was like, wait, what happened to teeth? Because they think that they can go and get the fake teeth now, but them things don't look right on everybody, though. They don't look right on everybody. They turn into choppers sometimes. That's what they look like. Yes, it's a lot of women that are attracted to men because of the type of woman he has. They assume he must be with something if he has a woman that like her bird behavior. Yes, Trina, I did. Okay, so I was watching an actual podcast about this, and this woman actually said that. She said that, and a man, her co-host was a man, and he said this is what he agrees with. He loves the fact that He said he knows for a fact that women are only attracted to him because of how his woman looks. That's way more truer than anybody could ever say. That woman wants you because that woman got you. And if she see your woman as a threat or as being a real bad, pretty, top A-line looking woman, she wants you. And it's the thrill of the chase for her. She's going to try to see, and because you're a good man, especially if you're a good man, if she feel like she can break you from being a good man, she don't even want you no more. It was literally just the thrill to see, are you really who you are saying you are? And now you done lost your whole life because you went to try to go play with somebody who ain't even got no value. But when that man said that, I said, there's so many men don't even realize that they get played on and played with literally because of how bad their woman is. They don't got shit to do with you. You're just a normal, average guy. But you walking around with a woman that has pillar on top of pillar on top of pillar because of what she has, who she is, what she does, what she drives, how she is. All the bullshit she got going on is what's making you look good to that other woman. Don't play. I done said too many times that men too gullible. So gullible by that big old ass booty, and that girl in bird brain ain't got nothing. But when she realized she can knock that bird, that half a brain off of your head and come and play in your face and make you lose all the things that you do have in that woman that you did have, it's done for. Now you done for. It's always just to make a point. So yeah. That when I saw that as 4% noticed the guy's girlfriend, I already knew that yes, people that took that survey have already been people that's trying to take another woman man. I hate that though, but it is what it is. That's just the life we live. That's what it is. So yeah, if and when you are approached by a beautiful woman, do not run from that approach. Now, if she got some crazy and I don't know, pay attention. The first conversation might show you that. I tell men all the time, a lot of y'all niggas look good. A lot of y'all look good because she makes you look good. Her whole narrative about you is what these birds seek exactly, chasing your story so they will pursue him, hoping to become the character in your story. Is crazy. It's absolutely true. It is what it is. That's what, that's where we have gotten to, is that women are way more interested in the woman than they are even in the man. They don't want y'all. They want the idea of y'all because of what she's saying about y'all. And that's another thing that I learned too. I ain't blowing you up like that. I love you, but I'm gonna love you and I'm gonna talk about you in the ways that I want to. I trust you enough to not go and do something, but still I'm not finna make you feasible to have another woman feel like she can come up on you and grab you based on how I'm lifting you up and building you up and placing you on pedestals and shit. Learn my lesson with that. Do not overplace a nigga, a man. Do not. Your partner is your partner. He's not for everybody. All his talents and attributes and all that ain't for everybody else to know about any goddamn way. So once you start putting him out there and letting everybody know who he is and what he got, baby, you ain't doing nothing but making him more pretty. The picture's so pretty to all these other women. Because they ain't even see him like that at first. They ain't see him like that until you made him look like that. But, that's because you made that first approach. When you walk over there to that man, just know it might be some things that come along with that because of who you are. Because of who you are. And then when he looking at his ass until he got with you. So yes, make sure, I gotta go back to Justin's comment again, because a very, very valuable comment he said up here. Let's go back to that. A woman being direct allows a man to tap into other aspects of her. That's what I was trying to say. You're going to see different things about that woman just because of her approach. It gives you a little bit of a guise into who you're dealing with, what you're going to be dealing with, how you're going to be dealing with, all the good stuff that come along with that, y'all. And I'm serious, y'all. If a woman approach y'all and y'all can see the value in that woman when she's approaching y'all, take advantage of that approach. Now, ain't too many ghetto girls or out-of-pocket women that's going to come up to you and approach you. That's not a practice that they have either, because they used to people that they think that's balling and got it like that, that's going to come up and approach them. So they're not sitting there waiting for the opportunity to come up and say nothing to you like that professional, strong, confident woman going to do. So when a strong, confident woman comes up to you and approaches you, do not take advantage of that approach. Embrace it. But yeah, that's my show for today, y'all. I just wanted to come on and let y'all know that women are pimps too. That's all. I just want y'all to know that we bring it to the table. I just wanted y'all to know that we stand in the paint. I just wanted y'all to know that we get real skilled in the field. You feel me? We handles business. We steps in the paint. We are not shy. We are not over sassy. We are not overly confident. We're confident enough. So if we come up to you, take advantage of that approach. All right. Y'all have a wonderful Wednesday evening. Do not shelter yourself from a good date. If you see a man that you like, go let that man know that you like him. All right. Until next time, y'all have a good evening. Peace.
6:30 p.m. Eastern. Shelby's World Live taking off. Questions will be answered cause the queen get it off. Unity is for the black and brown community. Conversation without scrutiny. Hey, we speak from a place of power, no coward. We just making sure the truth isn't overpowered. Black goddess, black queen, no in between. Radio podcast to the big screen. Her smile is everything, can light up a room. She say what she means, that's why we're in tune. Grown woman handles her biz like it is. Discipline, a role model for the kids. Nothing was given, everything she earned. She sat back and learned, and now it's her turn. So stop on by, comment, subscribe. Each and every Wednesday, SW Live.
Shelby's World